Hey everyone, Mike Lawson here. In today's video, I want to go over John Maxwell's leadership law number 10, the law of connection. And then in this video, I'm going to give you 3 questions to ask to really start to build that relationship and build that connection with people, to build a lifelong relationship, build lifelong business relationships. And in business, what that's going to mean for you long term, again, having solid business relationships, it just means more income for you and your business. But the law of connection says that leaders touch a heart before they ask for a hand. And that's just basically talking about making connections, with people. And see, leaders connect with followers. And if you've ever heard the saying that it's lonely at the top, well, a leader never said that. And here's why. Because if it's lonely at the top, that means there's nobody following them. And if you've ever said it, I'm at the top, I'm a leader, and there's nobody following you, well, guess what? You need to, get off the top. You need to go back down and drag leaders with you. See, you cannot ask for great commitment from your followers until you're connected emotionally. And once you're connected emotionally, then you can ask for great things. And I remember, early on in my network marketing business, going to conventions and traveling, would cost a lot of money, right? And I remember, people would literally join, a couple days before a convention, and we would be, telling them, you need to go, you need to, spend $800 on a plane ticket and spend another $1,000 in hotel rooms. And people would look at you like you're crazy. And here's why. Because there was no relationship there. Now, yes, the importance of events are huge, but, when you're just throwing stuff down people's throats and you're not building that connection with people, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. So you probably heard the saying that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So start caring about people. And if you're only talking to people and you're looking at them like dollar signs, well, guess what? They're going to know that. They're going to realize that. Okay? So here are the 3 questions that you want to ask people, and this is what I like to do. I used to like to do in my business, to really just start connecting with people. And I'll be honest with you, early on in my network marketing business, even my traditional business, it was all about how many sales could I get, how many people can I recruit, how many people are coming into my team on a monthly basis. I was concerned about my check, my money. It wasn't until years later where I really started to develop as a leader and start really getting to know people and really caring about people. And that's the biggest thing. I mean, you need to care about people. And again, if you don't care about people, people are going to eventually find you out. You've heard me say before, time either promotes you or exposes you. So here are the 3 questions that I like to ask to start really, to start, connecting with people. Number 1, when you meet somebody, you just ask them, listen, tell me a little bit about your background. Now, let's say specifically, you're trying to recruit them into your business. You sit down with them. Now, here's what you don't want to do. Don't get into, talking about the company and the products. I mean, when you sit down, or the services, when you sit down with somebody, get to know them as a human being. Don't just start pitching them. And that's what I used to do in the beginning. I would sit down with somebody, we would agree to meet, and I would just start pitching. So, it's obvious why I struggled in the beginning. So, what you want to do is you want to say, listen, tell me a little bit about your background, right? Tell me a little bit about yourself. Get to know them. Ask them questions. Do you have a family? What do you do for work now? How did you get into that? And again, you can keep conversations going on and on and on. The second question that I like to ask is, tell me your why. Why do you want to do this business? Or why did you get involved in the career that you're in? Find out their why. And, it's not just about money. See, you want to start digging for questions. You want to find out, why are they really doing the business? What's their motivating factor to getting into this field? And I remember I just wanted to own a business because I wanted to make a lot of money, right? I didn't know what kind of business I wanted to own. Actually, I did. I wanted to own, this particular franchise, but it was only because I saw how much money that I could make. I didn't even know if I was a good fit for it. Right? And then, I went, and got involved in another business, and it was only because I saw money. Now, looking back, would I have gotten involved in those businesses? I don't know, but I believe everything happens for a reason. So that's not this video. The third question that I like to ask people, okay, after you find out a little bit about their background and their why do they want to do this business, you want to find out what are their goals. What are your goals? What are your goals? Why do you want to do this? Like, what's your end game? Okay, even in your job, in your career, what are your goals? What are your lifelong goals? And here's why you want to know that. Because understand that people, listen, they're not joining your company, they're not getting involved in real estate, they're not getting involved in insurance, they're not getting involved. Most people don't get involved in their careers because they truly love that particular product, or they just love, selling crappy houses. No, they do it because there's money involved, there's opportunity, they're entrepreneurs, and their end game in mind is to take care of their family. Their end game in mind is to take care of a sick family member. Their end game in mind, okay, is maybe they just want to, they came from nothing, they want to have $1 million. That's okay, but find out the end game, find out their goals. Because as you're building those relationships with people and you're connecting with people, you can always go back and say, listen, you remember your why, you remember why you're doing it, and we're going to help you get there. Okay, it's about connecting with people. And listen, if you have similar interests, that's just going to add to that connection. So, again, don't get into, immediately when you sit down with somebody or meet somebody, don't get into, talking about your business. Talk more about them. Get to know them. Your business or your product or whatever you're trying to, sell them in is just a way for them to get to their end game. Okay, so, and just to help them, achieve their dreams and goals. So I hope this helped. Again, there's 3 questions that I like to ask is, what's your background? Tell me a little bit about yourself. Then find out their why, right? And then find out their goals. Find out their long-term goals. You can even dig in deeper. Find out their short-term goals and their, maybe the next 5 years goals, and then their long-term goals, okay? It's important to connect with people. And once people connect with you and they know you truly care about them, okay, they will go to the ends of the earth for you. And more importantly, followers will help the leaders achieve their dreams because they know you care about them. Have a great day, everybody.